Hi, everybody. Welcome to our end of the year reception and retirement recognition. Pulled out my notes from last year's event and read the opening lines, and I kid you not, here's what they said. I've spent the last quarter thinking about the difficulties that we've all faced collectively. We've seen sickness everywhere. It has been a tragic season for us in the world of health. I'm just going to use that for this year and move on. Same. What a way for us to close a year. I am today going to seriously miss our chicken Annies, our fried chicken, the German slaw, the potato salad. I'm going to miss our fajitas and chips and dip. And I'm really going to miss actually that last hour of school after the bell rings where the kids who pretend to hate school so much almost refuse to leave us for summer break. Have you all thought about the vocabulary shift over the last 2 months? I'm so sick of saying unprecedented, never seen before. We couldn't have predicted this, or just be flexible. We're going to figure it out. We need to properly social distance, and this is just the best that we can do under the circumstance. But we still need to recognize those who are leaving us today, and though they deserve better, they certainly deserve our chicken Annies and fajitas and chips and dip. This is the best that we can do under the circumstance as we social distance in this kind of unprecedented time that no one could have predicted. Today, we're just going to have to be flexible and figure it out. So here we go. Nikki Carter. Nikki has been our special education process coordinator for the last couple of years, and she taught as part of our special education department before that. She's leaving the building, but she's not leaving the district. She's heading back to the junior high where she came from. We appreciate the time and the effort that she's given our special education department these last few years. She has worked absolutely tirelessly on behalf of our students and staff and tried her best to balance all of the unbalanceable things that the special education world is. Nikki, you've left us in very good shape. We are sad to see you go, but thank you so much for your time. Mr. Zach Cooley, Coach Cooley to some. After 2 years at CHS in our business department, he and his wife Olivia, head volleyball coach at CHS, are going to be relocating to the Staley School District in North Kansas City. Zach leaves us with a solid reputation as a team player in our business department with a state championship football ring, and we hope really good memories of his first teaching gig here at CHS. Zach, we wish you and Olivia all the best. Ms. Casey Cooper. When Lauren Burkhart had to leave at the end of July, that left us hiring Casey a couple of weeks later at the beginning of August. Hires that schools have to make this late in the year just don't often pan out very well, but Casey has been amazing. This is her first teaching gig, and whether she's a fully certified teacher or not, teaching is absolutely in her. We could not have asked for a better year-long replacement for Lauren than Casey Cooper. Casey, hang tight. We're going to see you again someday. Thanks for being with us this year. Ms. Monica Cordova. Monica has been with us for the past 2 years now. She's been an absolutely wonderful addition to our office. Her skill is one thing, but her demeanor is an altogether different story. She's welcoming, kind, professional, and she never lets things from the outside inhibit her ability to give students and the families of this school what they most need. She's moving back into the healthcare field, which is where we stole her from. I am not excited at all to have to replace you, Monica, but we love you and wish you all the best. Mr. Craig Kite. We have taken a lot of folk from the junior high over the years, and I guess right now I have to admit that it's just time for the junior high to strike back, and I forgive them. All is fair. So after 3 years at the high school, Mr. Kite is moving back down to the junior high level. He tells me simply that he just feels like the junior high is where he fits best. He's tried both now and wants to go back where he thinks he's at his best. So, Kite, thanks for giving us a try. We're glad that you spent the 3 years here that you gave us. Best of luck at the junior high. Kara Pugh. Miss Pugh is leaving CHS, but she's not leaving R9. She came to us as a paraprofessional when a student she'd been working with for a long time transitioned up to the high school. She's worked with him here and has now seen him safely to graduation. That young man will be able to walk a stage this July with his sister. Now Miss Pugh's being assigned to work magic with another lucky student somewhere else in the district. Miss Kara Pugh, thank you for your time here. Elizabeth Robertson. When we hired her, she was Elizabeth Lee. Then she turned into Elizabeth Robertson. Then Mr. Robertson came along, decided to get accepted to UCLA and take our theater teacher with him to Southern California. Taking over for Caroline Cunningham was going to be difficult for anyone. But Elizabeth, I want you to know that your rendition of Joseph and his dream coat was beautifully done, and we will not soon forget that you've given us a bridge from the past into the future. Elizabeth Robertson, thanks for your time here at CHS. Ms. Stacy Smith. Stacy is a long time friend of mine. I have a great amount of respect for her. A few years ago, she decided to recreate herself, and she transformed from a stay-at-home mom to a full-time student, and then eventually to high school teacher. Next year, she's going to take on a new challenge with a completely different set of kids, elementary kids. I know she's going to love Fairview Elementary. Stacy, thanks for your work to change what we offer our special education students at CHS, and thank you for always believing that those kids can always do more. God bless. We hope you do great things at Fairview. Ms. Laura Watson. Laura spent this year with us, taking over for someone that I thought was impossible to take over for, Miss Kathleen Swift. Laura Watson quickly won over her students, our gifted kids. And I know that Laura is excited about her next role, but in speaking with her, I also know that she's pretty genuinely upset about having to leave those students behind. And I know for a fact that our students feel the exact same way. Ms. Laura Watson, congratulations on your new positions. We hope you do well. We'll miss you. To all of you who are leaving us, no matter how long you were here or how short of a time you were here, we appreciate your service to Carthage High School. Wish you all the best. We'll see you around.